Dyson Kilo Davis is 5 years old, just like any other little boy, except that Dyson likes to wear dresses. Beach dresses, wedding dresses, disco dresses, cheerleader outfits, and especially princess dresses.
They make me feel happy, and I like them what they are.
Dyson started wearing dresses when he was barely 2 years old.
We had our first public display at daycare. Dyson ran up to me, smile as big as you can believe, in a red dress with pink heels. And I froze. I was looking around to see what the other parents were saying and how they were kind of looking at me.
Cheryl took Dyson to see a psychologist who assured her he was healthy and engaging in perfectly normal behavior. But Cheryl tried to steer him towards other clothes, other interests. But he always seemed to come back to dresses. After school one day,
he got home and said, "Look at Mommy, I'm a pretty princess." And I looked at him very, very seriously. And I said, "Boys are not princesses. Girls are." And he looked me right back, very, very strong, and said, "I am a princess boy."
Things came to a head at Halloween. Cheryl had taken Dyson and his brother Jacoby to the store to find costumes.
My older son, Jacoby, went for the action figure aisle, and he found a Ninja Turtle outfit and was good, very happy. Dyson saw this blue Cinderella dress, and he just begged, can you please get me a dress, Mom? And at that moment, Jacoby's tugging on my shoulder, and he says, Mom.
And she said, "What?" And then I said, "Why can't you just let him be happy?"
And that was my turning moment. It's very pretty.
Cheryl began to embrace Dyson's love of dresses, wearing them and
"It's your dress, Mama."
making them.
It goes like this. And
Up on the shoulder?
Yeah, and it goes like this, sticking under here.
Oh, it's off the shoulder.
She wrote a book about their family called My Princess Boy.
My princess boy is 4 years old. He likes pretty things.
The book was a hit, its message about acceptance as much as gender.
If you see a princess boy, will you laugh at him? Will you call him a name? Will you play with him? Will you like him for who he is?
And suddenly, Cheryl has become an accidental activist.
Thank you for challenging what the male image is supposed to be.
Headlining an event she never imagined she'd attend, much less speak at, like Gender Odyssey, a conference on transgender issues.
Nice to meet you.
The book has been a hit with parents like Rick Phillips, a gay father.
The evening we read the book, all he could say through the whole conversation was, "Daddies, that's me."
For all the lessons she's learned about gender, Cheryl says one of the toughest is how much value adults ascribe to it.
He had on his butterfly backpack, and when we went to a gymnastics class, and there was a father there who made a comment saying I would never let my child wear anything like that. Right at that moment, his son went up to Dyson and said, "I love your backpack. I like butterflies." And his father grabbed him, and they walked off.
It fits me.
How we dress, how we act, it's part of what experts call gender expression.
You know, we're sitting here, we're wearing pants, we're women, it's okay. But for men, we're much more strict about it. Like, people tend to get worked up if a man shows up in a gold lame skirt, which is one of the reasons why we get much more worked up about boys who are acting like girls. That's why we have a national crisis when a little boy is pictured with painted toenails.
Toenails? Yes, toenails. When J. Crew put out a catalog this spring showing its president, Jenna Lyons, painting her son's toenails pink, it created a firestorm. Psychiatrist and Fox News contributor Keith Abloh called it psychological sterilization and sent a message to Lyons saying, "It may be fun and games now, Jenna, but at least put some money aside for psychotherapy later." Everybody had an opinion.
Is gay. He's raising his child to be gay, I think. Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I mean, why stereotype it?
Pink toenails, I love them. on a little boy, though, I'm not so sure.
My sister painted my toenails once, and I turned out all right.
We have issues around gender in this country. We get really nutted up about it, you know.
Why?
We are very uncomfortable when we are unable to categorize.
Cheryl Killa Davis sees that too.
They want to say, oh, he must be gay. They want to say, oh, he must be transgender. And what I'm saying is, I think at the very basic level, we're saying accept us for who we are. Throughout life, if he is gay, if he's transgendered, whatever it is, we will accept him and love him for who he is, and we want the world to do the same.
Cheryl has also started what she calls acceptance groups, playgroups for princess boys, and all sorts of other kids where they can feel special for being different.
Don't want that tight.
7-year-old Annika, a friend of Dyson's, was one of the first members.
Some people say, he wears dresses, and I say, yeah. And they say, don't you not want to be his friend? And I say, no. And they say, why are you his friend? Because he's my friend. I think it's cool.
And Dyson? Well, Dyson seems to be perfectly happy just being a princess boy.
Our princess boy is happy because we love him for who he is.
My princess boy is your princess boy.
My princess boy is your princess boy.